What's up everyone? Welcome to my channel. On this channel, we talk about how to care for your locks, and I also document my lock journey. I've been locked for a little bit under 2 years, and throughout that time I've learned a lot, and I still am learning a lot. If you're interested in how to care for your locks or some tips and tricks, I would encourage you to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any content that I share moving forward. So today I am going to be talking about a clarifying scalp scrub that I recently did actually a week ago. Before I go into it, I'm going to talk about the importance of taking care of our scalps. If you clicked on this video, you probably clicked because you want to know how to take care of whether it's an itchy scalp, a dry scalp, or a scalp that has buildup on it. So what led me to try this clarifying scalp scrub? The reason why I wanted to put something in my hair that would get rid of the scalp is because my scalp had a lot of buildup. And I'm saying scalp so many times, but that's what we're talking about in this video. So that buildup, and even though I'm not using so many products on my hair, I'm still finding that with the few products that I am using, I'm getting buildup on my scalp. I want you to think about why buildup is not good for your scalp. Let's say your skin, you put a layer of Vaseline on your skin, and then you wanted to moisturize your skin. And let's say you had something else that you wanted to put on your skin to actually moisturize your skin. Let's say you wanted to use vitamin E oil. If you try to put the vitamin E oil on top of where you put the Vaseline, it's not going to get through the Vaseline. So the benefits of the vitamin E oil are not going to be evident because there's going to be that barrier. That's the best way I can explain what buildup does with your hair, which is why it's really important to pay attention to the different products that might be causing buildup in your hair. For me, the things that I've realized that have caused buildup in my hair in the past, and I'm gonna talk about when I have been locked, is number one, edge control. Edge controls have been terrible for my hair. Even though your hair looks really nice, it's been really tough with getting rid of that buildup. And there's just something about the formula, or I don't know if it's the type of ingredients that I used in edge controls that makes them really tough to get out. For me personally, it might be different for you, but what I find happening is when I look closely at my edges, I can see sections that I can't get out. And one thing that I've been really careful of this time around with my hair is really trying to grow my edges and protecting them. And if I am putting a product on them, like let's say castor oil, I want to make sure that they're buildup free. So the importance of taking care of your scalp really has to do with making sure that whatever products you are using on your scalp are getting through that layer, that the buildup is not causing an additional layer. And also, let me just add this, buildup is not attractive. You see buildup in your hair, it just makes it look like your hair is dirty. If you have an itchy scalp, if you have dandruff, this is probably a reason why you might want to try this clarifying shampoo just to get rid of whatever is on your scalp. Now, I do want to add a disclaimer that some scalp issues may be a result of other things going on. Like some people might have some additional health issues that just might take a professional's opinion on how to treat that. But for the most part, you want to make sure that your scalp is buildup free, that it's clean. And what I've actually tried out this week after I did the clarifying scalp scrub is I just sprayed water on my scalp. When I took care of the ends of my hair, I would put the oils on it just to make sure that it wasn't dry and brittle, but my scalp has been fine so far. I haven't experienced any itching, any dryness. I'm gonna continue on with that just to see if I can get away with not having to grease my scalp as often or putting anything on my scalp just to keep it clean. I'm actually really amazed with what my scalp looks like right now. When I look up close at it, it's extremely clean. Before, after a few days, if I would like rub my scalp, I would see flakes that are falling. What led me to actually try the clarifying scalp scrub was I was noticing a lot of flakes, a lot of buildup, a lot of just sections of my hair, my scalp that didn't look so clean. So what I used for the clarifying scalp scrub was this Halia Wajid Stimulating Herbal Cleanser. It says it's a clarifying pre-shampoo. It deeply cleanses the hair and scalp, thoroughly removes buildup. Now I use this like a shampoo. I would recommend using a clarifying shampoo. If you're newer to your lock journey or if you're interested in what other clarifying shampoos might be out there, I have a video that talks about that. And I find that the ingredients ingredients in clarifying shampoos are a lot different than the ones in moisturizing shampoos. I have less buildup and I don't have that feeling in my hair after I've washed my hair like I have residue or something on it. I only get that when I use shampoos that have some kind of moisturizer or other additional products in them. The ingredients that I used in this DIY clarifying scalp scrub was olive oil, just to make sure that there was some moisture being added in, a clarifying shampoo, and I used baking soda as well. I did afterwards, when I got the mixture into my hair, is I focused on scrubbing my scalp. I really took time to care for it. And one thing that you'll realize when you have locks is it's easy to neglect your scalp, and it's easier to take care of the ends of your hair. And as we know, healthy hair starts with the scalp. Whether you're locked or whether you're loosely natural, if your scalp is not healthy, chances are the rest of your hair is not going to be healthy. And our overall goal is to have healthy hair that grows. When your hair is not healthy, it's not going to retain length, meaning that you'll experience breakage, which is what dry hair tends to lead to. So when we care for our hair, when we're making sure that it's receiving the moisture that it needs, that it's as healthy as it can be, then we start to see that growth taking place. So after I went ahead and used this shampoo, what I actually realized is that this forced me to pay attention to my scalp. I would say getting through my hair took about 10 to 15 minutes. And then when I was in the shower, that's when I was able to wash the rest of my hair, which that took about 10 minutes. It could have taken longer, but I decided I didn't want to spend too much time on the rest of my hair. So I would highly recommend trying this method. A week later, my review is that my scalp has not been itchy, which it was before I did this clarifying scalp scrub. I had buildup, as I mentioned. It wasn't as extreme as what some people might have, but for me, only using oils in my hair, I don't think that I should have been having as much buildup as I did. And I think it's just a good practice to continuously take care of your hair and to make sure that you're dealing with whatever might be on your scalp. Another method that I've used before is using an apple cider vinegar rinse, which has worked also just as well. I do have a video about how I go about doing an apple cider rinse on my hair that I would encourage you to watch as well. My remedy moving forward, I think I'm going to alternate between scalp scrubs and apple cider vinegar rinses. And I also do want to play around with herbal teas, using those as soaks in my hair. Since I have been reducing the amount of product that I've been using on my scalp, I've been seeing a difference in my hair growth. In the last even 2 months, there's been a drastic shift in how long my hair has been growing and how quickly it has been compared to before, when I was putting edge controls in my hair, when I was greasing my scalp every night. Right now, I just lean on using water. If I do have to put something on my scalp, I will use rose water and just spray that on my scalp, and I am good to go. I would recommend that you try using a few items and see what that does for your hair regimen. It's worked well for me. I'm pretty sure that it'll work well for you as well. But as we always say, that what works for one person doesn't always work for the next person. And there are a lot of factors to consider in your hair care routine, which might be if you have other underlying health issues or other things that you need to deal with, then that might also affect how your hair responds to this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you're interested in following my lock journey, I would encourage you to follow me on Instagram, where I share pictures of my hair, different ways that I'm styling my hair. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Thank you.